Yeah, I'm late. So what? What you gonna do about it? Let me get ready. Ready. 50. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Okay. Pulling up the chat. The chatty. Got the chat up and running. Let me make my polls as I always do. Okay. Let me put up the news. Felipe, what's up? You're the first person here. I don't know if that's ever happened before, man. That's a good sign. Today is your lucky day. Did you bring some slang for me? This would be the perfect time because nobody's in here yet. The perfect time. Well, if you got some slang, lay it on me, man. Let me know what it is. Wait. Let's see. The news. All right. Well, Felipe, while you do that, I'm gonna read some news about scientists destroying 99% of cancer cells in a lab using vibrating molecules, which doesn't really mean that much because it's not hard to kill cancer cells. It's hard to kill cancer cells and not also kill the person while you're doing it. So, Texas A&M University, molecular machines that we call molecular jackhammers. Cancer in bones and organs could potentially be treated without needing surgery to get to the cancer growth. Interesting. Yeah, like I said, means less. What does mowed down mean? Let me think of a good way to explain this. To say you mowed someone down either means you, like with a gun, or you ran them over. It depends on the context. You have to tell me uh, where you heard it at, and then I could tell you probably what they meant. Someone will be getting mowed down. I need more context than that. Because, all right. So, the basic concept of it is to knock someone down. But it has a murderous connotation to it. So, if you had a machine gun, like if we were talking about war, we would say, oh, they mowed down thousands of troops with one machine gun. Or if you had a tank and you ran over like 100 people, oh, he mowed them down with the tank. Essentially knocked them down, but killing them. Um, so yeah, it's always very violent, but um, I would need to know what they said before or after to let you know. Is it a song? Oh, it's not a song. Where'd you hear that at? A scene from Scrubs. Hmm. I'm pretty familiar with Scrubs. I really like that show. Um, but I don't remember that particular scene. Was there like in the context uh hold on, I'm thinking. I'm trying to think. I actually do know that scene. I'm thinking about it now and I'm like, hold on. I remember. Let me think. Was it a black dude that said it? Because I think I remember that scene. Ah, it was Hooch. It was Hooch, right? I remember that now. Okay, so when he said that, I don't exactly, I don't consume white stuff. I don't know why that's hilarious. When he said that, I think in that conversation they were talking about, yeah, he said something to the effect of, "I'll wait in my SUV." If you don't know what an SUV is, it's like a truck basically. It's like a van, and he, and he said he was gonna like put on some heavy metal or something, and someone will be getting mowed down. The reason why that's extra funny is because he actually ran someone over in real life. Pretty sure he went to jail for it. Let me look it up. Phil Lewis ran someone over. Yeah, he was sentenced to 5 years in prison in 1991 when he ran someone over in a car. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, extra ironic. Vaughn, what's up, my guy? You're here early too. We're just talking about some English slang right now. But yeah, in that context, mowed down is definitely running someone over. That's usually what people say when they say mowed down. They're talking about running someone over. But when I think of mowed down, I think of uh, like getting mowed down with like a machine gun. Personally, I get knocked down and I get up again. What is blast me some speed metal? Speed metal is a genre of music, but I don't know how to explain it because it's not something that I would listen to. Uh, but metal, if you know what metal music is, it's just faster. And blasting it means playing it really loud. So if he's when he said blast me some speed metal, I'm gonna play myself some speed metal really really loud. Rolando, what's up, bro? My Christmas was good. It was
Shut up.
what?
It was good.
I what? Do you want me to say it was bad?
Yeah, it was. Well, from me.
Yeah, he asked me. He didn't ask you.
You enjoyed watching me suffer.
Oh my god, I'm being positive. Anyways, Axel was super sick. She was throwing up. We didn't get to do anything. So my Christmas was crazy, boring, and bad. That's what Axel wants me to say, I guess. Gotta watch your latest one. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. You posted your latest vid too. Yeah, I'll watch it either tonight when I get off or tomorrow. What was this one about? Or was this the last one you were just telling me about? I can't remember the last time we talked. Can't remember if that was the last live or if that was two lives ago. Oh yeah, yeah, in Japanese with the English subs. Yeah, I remember now. I'ma peep it. Felipe, if you got any other slang questions, let me know, bro. You need to start keeping a list. Get you a notebook. Every time you hear one, just be like, I'm gonna take this to the live next time. Added some piano playing with a voiceover for the culture. Respect. Definitely gonna check that out. Let me go back to the news. Let's see if there's anything interesting. California teenager who passed bar exam at 17 is now a practicing attorney. I would never let a 17-year-old be my lawyer. I don't give a fuck. Minimum wage workers in 22 states will be getting raises on January 1st. Good for them. Good for them. Yeah, nah, bro, that's too young for me. I respect what he's doing, but I'm gonna have to let him get some experience first. Bro will not be my lawyer. Hustle up, Felipe. Hustling up is like it's like hurrying up, basically, if that makes sense. Oh no, no, no! They're really getting their hustle up. Where? Where'd you hear that at? That's different. Usually outside of street stuff, hustle up is like put a move on it. Like, hustle up and get to the car or something like that. But if they're getting that hustle up, that's different. Gotta say cap to the judge. But I saw something like that in a video, like a real lawyer saying something very similar to that. A Sesame Street rap. I don't know. I gotta see the full context on that one because hustling is like well, hustling has multiple definitions, but in the general sense of hustling is like getting money. So getting your hustle up is getting better at hustling, making more money. But if it's a Sesame Street rap, I would have to hear that. Let me see if I can Google it maybe. Sesame Street. Hmm. Maybe it was Janelle Monáe. Okay. Big Bird is out. He's in the house. He's turning up. Let's snuffle up. They're really getting their hustle up. Honestly, honestly, they really just said it to rhyme there. It doesn't really. If there was like a video or something, maybe. But honestly, it's kind of out of place. They just needed to rhyme it with the previous line, but nobody on Sesame Street's hustling. These motherfuckers are puppets. Oh, I just saw your comment. Can you send the link here? I don't know if it'll let you. But either way, I already read the lyrics anyways, so. Kids who grow up too fast end up spiraling later too. Like those kids you see who graduated at 15 going to college now. Yeah, facts. I just think life is already boring and hard enough to start that shit early, bro. Like you literally should be a kid for as long as possible. You should go to college, do dumb shit. There's no rush. Whatever you're gonna end up doing, whether you start that shit at 17 or 23, bro, by the time you hit 30, you still gonna be like, damn, this is what life is about. Let's see. I think I read all these stories last time. Now I have to go to my other subreddit, which is weird news instead of uplifting news. Oh no, I think I read all these too. China, doctor punches patient during surgery. I can respect that. Fast and Furious. Woman steals Uber driver's car before flight in Texas before for being too slow. That is pretty crazy. Hey, where did she have to go that badly that she took his car, bro? So she threw his phone out of the window so that he would get out of the car to get his phone, and then she stole his car. She said, I need to get to the airport, so I'm going to take your car and drop it off at Southwest Airlines. That's as dumb as it gets, honestly. And she got arrested, so it didn't even work out. And she only got charged with unauthorized use of a credit card because she took his wallet and paid for some stuff at the airport. And that's all she got charged with. She didn't even get charged with stealing his car or nothing. Theft? What about theft of his car? Like, nah, just unauthorized use. Of course, it's Texas. You're right. Stuff like that. It's probably an example of why I wouldn't want a teenager being my lawyer because they're stupid. A dolphin with thumbs spotted by researchers in Greece. That motherfucker is definitely about to leave the ocean, bro. He's about to pick something up with his fins and just be like, yo, I'm different. Like, bro, both of his fins have thumbs on them. Nah, dog, that's scary. Interesting. I wonder what he can do with that thumb. Cause like the way the fins are, they're like facing backwards, so I feel like he can't actually pick anything up. But I don't know. I think that's it, y'all. Don't see anything else interesting. South Korean man attacked shop clerk because he thought she was a feminist. Okay, it's a little interesting. Let me click it. Entered the store and punched and kicked the woman. He had attacked the woman because she had short hair, and so he assumed she was a feminist. Since you have short hair, you must be a feminist. And I think feminists deserve to be assaulted. He continued his assault until he was stopped by the police. This dude's nuts. Absolutely nuts. Yo, what's up, bro? Long time no see, long time no talk. Long time no Instagram. We're just here talking about a dude in South Korea that beat a girl up because she had short hair. So that's what we on. Pretty crazy. Since you've been off IG, bro, I got nobody to send gory videos to, man. I watched somebody get blasted like 30 times today, and I was like, guess I'll just not share it with anybody. It's cool. It's cool. You left me hanging, dog. Yeah, dog. I'm on here, Mike. What's up, bro? We ain't talking about nothing. We talking about crazy stuff. I knew what you meant, bro. You didn't have to correct your grammar or your spelling. What you on though, Mike? If you gonna be popping in and out the chat, you must be busy. Ah, okay. You have a low key one that you never use. Why'd you get off again? Has it really improved your life? Are you more productive? Do you feel like it was the right choice? Or do you just be on TikTok now? Did you just replace Instagram with TikTok? Mike, the parade was fun. It was just we walked a lot more than we were expecting. We thought we were gonna kind of get to stay in place and record, but like clearly we were part of that one group, and so we didn't know that they were gonna be at the very back and walking everything. And people from Cali can party, bro. So like we were trying to stay in character, and I was just like, bro, I don't think I can dance no more, bro. Like, this is too much. Like, it was literally like 2 hours straight walking and dancing. And I was like, bro, like, when is this shit gonna be over? Yeah, 100% less watching people do stuff. Okay, that's fair. TikTok, I limit to like 10 swipes every 4 hours. Why couldn't you do that on Instagram? You know what's weird? I don't know what it is, but Instagram and TikTok, I don't get on those loops like people say they do. Like people say they just swipe TikTok for like an hour or something. Like I just get on there until I see a funny video, and then I download it and I post it on on Twitter and Instagram. But I don't like be on TikTok all day. Like people say they get trapped in there and shit. Same with Instagram. Like yeah, like you just said, to me, Instagram is actually kind of boring. So I just been on there less just because I haven't been that entertained. The algorithm doesn't even bring you shit that you like anymore. It's just like straight up like hoes and I don't even know what else. But it's like advertisements, not even advertising shit that I like. I'm just like, bro, what is this? This is not. There's no one I follow like this. Like, why is this content on my page? But it is what it is. Twitter is almost going down the same path, bro. Starting to get not fun. I can tell from the video. Oh, I can tell from any video that he's in. Will is great vibes. Yeah, Will's super cool, bro. We all look Colombian. Yeah, we was trying to blend in, but bro, that part of the parade, it was athletes that had won the like we'll call it national championship. And so all of them were athletes, and I was like, "Yo, somebody's gonna be like, what sport did y'all play?" Like, especially because, like I said, they was just dancing, bro. They all knew the lyrics to every single song that came on. They were all doing the exact same dances, and we were just trying to like not get too far to one side where people be like, "Yo, what steps are they doing?" So I think there was one dude who was suspicious of us, but for the most part, they was having too much fun to pay attention to us. Yeah, people always trying to sell you shit. TikTok's like that too now, bro. One day, I saw, I don't know when it happened, but one day I saw in the bottom left corner of a video, like, this is a paid advertisement, TikTok shop, whatever. And ever since then, I've like never seen a video where they weren't selling something. I'm like, bro, people don't just make regular videos no more. They're trying to sell me some fucking shadow work journal, uh, cologne. Like, you think you watching a regular video? They like, it's kind of funny, and they're like, yeah. And so then he brought me this cologne. I'm like, oh, you motherfuckers. Media in general is getting weird. I give it like 10 minutes a day these days. Yeah, nah, it's definitely getting weird, bro. Twitter is still more authentic than the other ones, but it's like I said, it's losing its touch, man, because of the way a certain someone is running the business. It's getting weird. Just tapping in, probably gonna KO soon. Hope the day treats you great. Yeah, I had a pretty good day. I can't complain, man. Hit the boxing gym, got a haircut, chilling, ate some food. I'm gonna go get some more food for my dad, so I'll see what he says when he comes back home from the vet. I'll let him know. I don't even know what that means, to be honest. Is your dad a cat? Gotta not interested on them hoes. I do, bro, but that's damn. What the fuck was that? That shit only works to a certain extent. I don't know why, but yeah, all the algorithms are weird these days, bro. Like, I've hit not interested on this one advertisement, and I've seen it multiple times. I've literally hit not interested multiple times on it, and I'm like, what's the point of hitting this, bro? Can't watch b-ball highlights on Twitter without seeing porn in the comments. Yeah, bro, that shit is mad weird. And like when I'm on Twitter, I don't even like having my phone out in public because I'm like, Elon Musk made that shit weird, bro. It's just nothing but OnlyFans girls in the comments of any tweet that's like halfway viral. The tweet will just be like, look at uh this look at this long range three from LeBron, and the comments just like, I could take three, and there's a naked girl, and I'm like, bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. It's not even a porn tweet. Why are you here, bro? Rolando, what are you talking about? She's pregnant. What you on, bro? What type of stuff you on? I don't know what that means. Dunno. But yeah, social media is definitely getting weirder. Twitter settings so that it blocks explicit content. Yeah, that doesn't work, bro. And if there is something that blocks explicit content, I guarantee you it's gonna take out every funny tweet that was ever made as well. So, and that still doesn't stop the people from replying to viral tweets. So, and the problem with we'll call it a filter. Bro, sometimes I'll tweet like I'm bored, and then Twitter will be like, "We've put an explicit warning on your tweet because it seems that it could be blah blah blah." I'm like, bro, I said I'm bored. What are you talking about? So, how do I feel about furries? Um, I don't have feelings about furries. It's not something that is in my life. You know, if that's your thing, go ahead and do that. But I won't be participating with you. Yeah, Rolando, if you block explicit content, I guarantee you you're not gonna have a good time on Twitter. Not the kind of good time that I want to have. So, you know, I like seeing funny tweets still. I just don't want to see naked people under the tweets, which is becoming common. Like Brandon said, shit is a little weird. Is there actually 14 people in here right now, or is that a glitch? There was an American furry in Japan. Not a bad guy though. You know what? Like I said, I try not to judge people, man. Some stuff I just think you need to keep to yourself. You know what I mean? You got no reason to tell me that you're a furry or share your experiences with me. I don't care. Even if you did tell me, I'd probably just be like, all right, but that's some shit you probably want to keep on the low. Just like most fetishes, I just don't think most people need to know about it. You like sucking toes? Do that on your own time. Probably don't need to tell me about it. But you know, like I said, I'm not a super judgmental person. Um, I just be doing my own thing. He said, "Keep that at home." What book you reading these days? Man, I cannot think of the book that I'm reading right now. And what's worse is it's on my phone because I'm reading on my little iPhone Kindle thing. Let me Google what it's about and see if it pops up. The Exquisite Loneliness. The Exquisite. Yeah, The Exquisite Loneliness. That was the last one I was reading. For me, it's Wings of Fire. What's Wings of Fire? Is that I feel like I've heard something like that before. Let me see. Phil, my guy, what's up, bro? Wings of Fire. I've seen this before, but I've never read any of it. Looks kind of interesting. What you reading though, Kadeem? He had a tail on and paw boots, but like, would he just be wearing that everywhere, or where? Like, how does that work? Very strange. Do 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 do. That was his fit, like all the time, bro. Bro was just walking around in I'm guessing a cat outfit. I guess for me, like, I'm like, what do you get out of that? I would just wonder, like, literally, what does dressing like that do for you? There's probably nothing that they could say to make me understand it, but I still wonder though. Like, I'm actually a little bit interested in that thinking. Yeah, by Richard Deming. There's another one too. Um, I haven't really actually started reading it. I just bought it. It's called The Performance Paradox. But I haven't started that one yet. But it looked like it was decent. Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, Joe Dispenza. I've read a few of his books. I haven't read that one. I like Joe Dispenza. I liked him more when I was younger, but I still like him. Phil, what you on though, bro? You never replied to me. Is that a C4? Bro, it's 9:47 p.m. You think I would be drinking a pre-workout at almost 10 p.m.? I do drink caffeine late, but I wouldn't do that. That's crazy. No. It's a little drink. But it's not a C4. Definitely not. Nah, I just asked you what you was on, bro. You about to run after Edison goes to bed? See, that's the trash part about being a parent. I'm gonna have to adapt to that. Like, nighttime, bro. Nah, dog. If I get to this point in the day and I haven't worked out, I just wouldn't. I'd just be like, fuck these kids, bro. So as soon as my kid's born, I don't care how much English they can understand, I'm gonna have to lay down the law and I'm gonna have to tell them, like, yo, this is what time I go work out at, bro. If you wanna eat something, you better eat it here. If you wanna crawl around and play and shit, better be over here. But right here, I'm gonna be working out, bro. You can come to the gym with me if you want to. I don't know if they let 2-year-olds up in there, but I ain't staying home with you. Interval, oh, bro. See, that's worse, bro. Like, when I'm crunched for time, like today, I fucked up and I worked out way too close to my barbershop appointment. So I was like, you know what? Basically, I'm gonna go in there and exhaust myself. Like, it's very few breaks. But if you're doing something like an interval day, or if I had like a weightlifting workout, you can't even take those minimal breaks because it's a part of the workout to take breaks. Jose Cuenta. Oh, Jose Cuentos. Hello times 2 to you too. Yeah, that's super trash, dog. I feel for you. Going to the gym actually easier than running because most places have childcare. Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. Might not be somewhere you want to leave your kid at, but at least they have childcare. I remember when I worked at LA Fitness, childcare was like a madhouse, dog. Just badass kids up in there, wiping all kind of bodily fluids everywhere. Just disgusting, bro. I guess that's all kids, though. That's actually why you gotta let your kid outside. Let your kid play with other kids because kids are fucking dirty, bro. But that's how you build that immune system up so that you won't be sickly when you get older. I'm not saying I was a dirty kid, but I was definitely playing outside a lot. And now it's hard for me to get sick, man. Rick, what's up, man? Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Hope life is good in the part of Texas that you might still be in. I don't know if you're there right now. But yeah, gotta let kids do their thing, man. I'm not saying I never get sick, but it's rare. And if I do, I usually fight it off pretty quickly. Or like all last week, I think it was, how long did I have that ear thing? Like a week and a half? Yeah, so like something happened. I don't know, something happened with my sinuses or something. I might have had an ear infection. But my right ear like closed up. I couldn't hear shit out of my right ear, bro. And she wanted me to take antibiotics. I was like, nah, like it'll fix itself, like eventually. And like it took like a week and some change, but slowly every day I could feel the swelling going down. Like there was a point where I couldn't put my finger in my ear because it was all swollen and shit. Drinking water from the side of the house, facts. Let me tell you something. There's never been a house that I've lived in. There's never been a place that I've been to where I didn't drink the tap water, even if it was risky. In Puerto Rico, they told me I shouldn't do that. I still did it. Here, it's fine. They said the tap water in Cali, Colombia is like super good, so I'm cool. But like even in Texas, Washington, people will be like, "Oh, well, this county doesn't have the purest tap water." I'm like, "Yeah, I don't care, bro. Like I've been I've been doing it my whole life, so unless that shit like comes out brown or it tastes disgusting, I'm like, I'll be fine. It's cool." Been really busy this time of my life, so I haven't had any time to check up on the streams. I have some things to handle, so I might see you in a few minutes. All right, man. Well, if I see you in a few minutes, we'll see you. If not, then we already saw each other. Canal Direito dos Homens. Brasil. Brasil. Bro, I still drink water straight tap, bro. Like, there's some stuff where I'm like, let me do a risk assessment on this. This wouldn't be smart. Like, I'm not about to drink no water out of a lake or something. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not drinking no still water, or water out of lake still water. But I'm not drinking water that might have like some brain fucking eating amoebas in it. But you know, if it's water that's going through some kind of treatment and people are like, it's not 100% pure or something, I'm like, I don't care. But yeah, I ain't drinking no. I'm not drinking no water like out of the ground or something, where a deer might have just came and pissed on it or some shit. Like, nah, bro. I'm not crazy. I just think tap water is generally clean. Generally. What y'all got going on though, man? How's everybody's week been and their holidays and shit? What about well water? It depends on whose well it is, bro. I ain't about to just go to nobody like random and just be like, hey, can I drink some of your well water? But I mean, generally, well water is fine to drink, which is why they exist because they're usually free of microorganisms that cause sickness because of the soil on top of them. But like I said, that doesn't automatically mean that it's clean. I think if if an animal fell in there and died in there, it probably wouldn't be great to drink. Them kids who jump in swamps. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I generally don't do dumb shit. Some stuff I do is a little risky, but it's never just dumb. I don't even like jumping in lakes and shit, bro. It's just not my thing. Never has been. Really don't fuck with the ocean like that. I'm just not really an explorer, bro. I'm like, bro, we cool right here, right on the beach, right on land, like where we can see everything. Why are we going into the forest where we need machetes to cut shit out of the way we can't see in front of us? Nah, that's how you expire. Yeah, dog, drinking out of a lake is crazy, bro. Going in some lakes is crazy. Like, I generally don't fuck with lakes. I would get in a river before I got in a lake, bro. Like I need to see some shit moving, dog. Like lakes be dirty. Be having mad shit that could catch your feet up and shit, and you can't swim. Just be stuck. Like nah, dog. But either way, I'm probably not gonna jump in a river either. I think I'd just rather take my chances in a river than a lake. I used to do a lot of diving in the Navy. And then operation we had in the Philippines after a storm. I thought I was gonna get one of the worms in my brain. That's actually not funny, but it is funny though. Red Marlboro or Yellow Camel? I don't smoke, whoever you are. But if this was like a sweepstakes or something and I had to pick, I'll pick Red Marlboro just because uh, there's a city or there's a neighborhood where I'm from called Marlboro. The weather was so murky from the typhoon. Bro, you better than me, bro. I ain't diving in no water. I would have never joined the Navy for that reason, though. I know everyone don't do like Navy SEAL type training, bro, but I be watching that shit, bro, and I'm like, nah, dog. Literally, no way you could have got me to do that stuff. Most I do in the water. So, like when I was in the army, I had to do some combat swimming stuff. So I did have to do some survival swimming, like with my boots on and my full kit and a rifle and shit. But you know, it was in a controlled environment. Man, are you homeless? If you're gonna donate money to me, then yes, I'm homeless. How much are you willing to give me? How much money do you have? I know you're not homeless because you got no hair on your face like a woman. Good choice. Don't smoke, man. Don't do it. Don't do it. Vaughn, before you joined the Navy, were you a good swimmer already? Or was that something that you had no choice but to do, and so you got better at it, or what? Cause I could already swim when I joined the military, but basic swimming. Which country am I from? I'm from the United States, but I live in South America right now. Thomas Shelby, you are Hog Rider of Clash Royale. Yep, that's me, bro. How'd you know? I smoked cigarettes once. It was awful. My mouth tasted like dirt. You know, that's actually like a weird sentence. My mouth tasted like dirt. I feel like someone else would have to taste your mouth. Because can you really taste your own mouth? Because it's your mouth that does the tasting. Does that make sense? Or no? You could swim before the Navy, but like, were you a crazy good swimmer? Were you a fish? Or did you just know how to swim? Because that's how I was. I just knew how to swim. Like, I could, I could float, I could backstroke. I couldn't really, do like that freestyle type shit, but could breaststroke. I definitely wasn't uncomfortable in the water. I'm your fan. Thanks, Thomas Shelby. Not many people recognize me as Hog Rider of Clash Royale. Uh, which country in South America? I'm in Colombia right now. Not swimming hard. I learned that I couldn't brag. That's a that's a tough way to find out. Mm, that's a tough way to find out. But yeah, lots of people think they can swim better than they really can. And um, yeah, I saw a lot of those people figure that out too. I wasn't a fish. We learned more at swim school for the high quals. Okay, I got you. That's like saying I'm incapable of touching my own hand because it's my hand that does the touching. Um, no, I don't think so. Because you have multiple parts of your hand that can touch and feel. Um, but if you only had this finger and you didn't have other fingers, what would you be touching? In this case, that's your tongue. Only your tongue can taste, right? So I suppose if the roof of your mouth and your teeth and shit tasted like dirt, I guess you got a point. You got a point there. You can say it. It just sounds weird. Couldn't even freestyle stroke. Yeah, man. Swimming is something. Luckily, my parents uh, were not great swimmers, and so they forced all me and my siblings to do swim classes when we were really young, so that we wouldn't be uncomfortable in the water. So, at a bare minimum, like no matter how much time passes, I never feel uncomfortable getting into water. Now, do I feel like I can swim well? Different story, but I could jump into a pool, an Olympic-sized pool, and I would be confident in swimming, at least getting the fuck out of there. I might not be confident just sitting there treading water for 10 minutes, but someone like pushed me off the edge and I needed to swim all the way to the other side, I'd be like, bitch, why you push me in here? And I would just swim and get out of the pool. Despite how hard the swimming stuff was for training, scuba diving was fun when the areas were nice. I can see that. I think You know, man, I'm not an anxious person at all. Like, it's really hard to make me feel uncomfortable. But I think being in the water, in deep water, would make me uncomfortable. Like that kind of shit. Like any kind of fish could swim up to me. Nah, bro. Can't do it. Can't do it. And this is gonna sound kind of dumb, but on the ground, I feel like I can defend myself, bro. It could be a rhino, and I would feel like at least I can outsmart it. I can dodge it. I can do something. But in the water, I just feel like I have no chance of doing anything. I feel like my kit could be messed up and I can't breathe or something. Just anything. Flying in the sky. Hello. Hi. Nah, bro, I would not like it. Trust me. There's nothing you can say that would make me like it, and I'll never try it. Well, I'm not gonna say I'll never try it. There's a chance that I would do scuba diving at some point, but yeah, in the water, like you said, there's no chance. And I know the animals don't care. It's the same on land, you know, like animals are usually not thinking about you. They're trying to eat, they're trying to whatever. But, you know, every once in a while, a fucking bird tries to peck at you for whatever reason. Or some animals like, you're fucking with my family, I'm gonna fuck you up. And you can just, you know, run away. In the water, nah, you can't. There's literally nothing you can do, bro. Completely out of your element. You ain't strong down there, you ain't fast down there. You're literally nothing, bro. Just a big target. So, I don't know if I could ever truly be comfortable down there. The problem with cigarettes is the peace it brings you after a stressful situation. Well, I'll never know because I will never smoke a cigarette. Ever. But, yeah, when you rely on substances to bring you peace, that's usually how you keep doing it. It's like those people that, like, they get home from work and they're like, ah, what a day. Pouring up some Jack and shit. Whatever, it's your life. I'm just saying, yeah, you're gonna start doing it every day because you're like, yeah, life's stressful. This is stressful. This is stressful. If I ever like really was in a stressful situation, something that I consider stressful, I would not calm myself down with a substance. Now later, after it was chill, I might, but I wouldn't take the stress away with the substance. That's a horrible idea. The only thing I didn't like were jellyfish because you can barely see them. I was in Hawaii in like 2018, I think, and I was surrounded by jellyfish, and it was the same thing. I didn't know. Like I literally, at one point, I saw like a glimmer, and I'm like, "Is this a trash bag, bro?" Then it disappeared, and then because we were in a sandbar, and these motherfuckers told me they're like, "There's no, yeah, bro, you're not gonna see any animals. There's no sharks. The sand is so high. There's no way an animal would even be up here." Right. I saw a fucking pufferfish, a turtle. Anyways, I'm like, yo, what is this thing? Because I kind of like saw it shimmering, and then it disappeared again. And they're like, hey, bro, just get back in the boat real fast. I'm like, why? And they're like, yeah, just get back in the boat real fast. Got in the boat, bro. Looked out, just like 500 little jellyfish, bro. Just literally everywhere, bro. I got so lucky. And I never got back in the water. I was like, yeah, fuck y'all, bro. You got me. You got me to come out here. I'm never getting out of the boat again. It's better this way. After you feel this peace, if you're left without it, it'll be much more stressful. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I like to resolve that stuff inside of myself so that I won't be feeling like there's a void or something. Raquel, what's up? Hi. I would lift. I wouldn't. I've never. The gym is not like therapy to me. I've never been like stressed out and been like, I need to go lift something. I need to go. Like, I've never done that. I just work out because I love working out. So, nah, if I'm ever stressed out, I just resolve it. And if it can't be resolved, then I'm probably not stressed out about it, to be honest. I'm like legitimately one of those people that's like, bro, there's nothing I can do about it. Fuck it. And if there is something I can do about it, then I'll just be fixing it, not not going to the gym or smoking cigarettes. But yeah, Vaughn, that was my last experience with the ocean. The time before that, I ain't even gonna tell you about it because you just said you got a crash. But I don't know if you remember Karen that went to our high school. Me and Kendall linked up with her in Florida, and I found out I was swimming in the shark bite capital of the world. So I don't fuck with the ocean ever. But alright, Vaughn, catch you next time, bro. For sure. Have a good night, bro. Let's see who we still got in here. If you're still here, say something. Say something interesting. I'm gonna need you to say something, baby. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I know we got Raquel. Hola. But she speaks Portuguese. So who else? Rolando should still be here. Oof, it's getting hot in here, man. Cause somebody turned the AC off. Just swing it up to the top so that it won't be on you. Just keep it. Hey, swing right now and it'll be stuck at the top. Nah, cause look, it's about to come back. Nah, all right. Hit swing and let it go back all the way through the cycle. See how it's pointing down to you right now? When it reaches all the way to the top. I don't know if that was all the way, but that's good. What song or artist would cause you to take the aux away from somebody? I I don't know. I don't listen to like music that I think is shitty, so I would have nothing on hand right now that I would just be like, oh, if I hear this, I'm gonna take the aux, because I wouldn't know what it is. I would have to hear it and just be like, what is this shit, bro? And then I would take it. I mean, you could tell me a song and I would tell you if I would listen to it or if I would kick you off of that shit. Bad Bunny? No. I'm not kicking you off the aux for listening to Bad Bunny. That's good, bro. Come on, Mike. Tripping, bro. Eugene, fake government audits, you cowards. Hi. What's up, man? What would you consider shitty? I don't know. That's the point. I wouldn't know until I heard it. I don't listen to shitty music, so doesn't register. Bad Bunny or Duro. Yeah, I agree. Have you been down the First Amendment audits wormhole? Yeah. I think that shit's really weird, man. I get it, but it's really weird. But I have watched a lot of those videos, especially yeah, they be pepper spraying the shit out of people. Armando, good morning, but it's not morning. Where do you live at that is morning? Because here it is 10 o'clock at night, my friend. I don't have go-to artists. Like I'm not an artist follower, man. I don't think you were here the last time I talked about this, but I'm like heavily into vocals and stuff that I think sounds good. Sometimes artists make songs that I think sound good, and the rest of their shit doesn't sound good to me. So there's nobody that I'm like, I gotta listen to this guy or this girl. Like, it's just not like that. You probably could give me any artist in the world, and I could probably find a good song from them. Inversely, probably the best artists in the world, I wouldn't like all their music. There's some stuff where I'm like, like the way they was riding this beat is crazy. And then like the next song, everyone else could like it, and I just be like, yeah, it's cool, it's dope. Just not really fucking with it. Worms, YouTube leeches. Auditors are camera Nazis. Oh, YouTube edited that comment. That's why I couldn't see it. See, I like Gunna. Like Gunna's a good example. I would never like if you told me Gunna dropped a song, I wouldn't be like, ooh, I need to go check that out. But when I hear certain stuff from him, I'm like, yo, this is crazy, bro. Like the way he hit this note is insane. And I might listen to that song from him 1,000 times, but I probably wouldn't buy his album. So I'm just trying to get you to name something you like. I like a lot of stuff, man. You know, one of my favorite songs. I'll put it in the chat. Que sufra, que chupe, que llore. That's like my favorite song, bro. If there's a song that I've listened to 500 million times, it's probably that song. Yeah, it's a must hear for you. I respect it. It's not a must hear for me, but like J. Cole's a good example. Some songs he makes, I'm like, this is so fire, bro. And then other stuff, I'm just like, yeah, it's dope. I can acknowledge that it's dope, but it's just like I don't really care to listen to it again. One example of something like that actually is Kendrick Lamar. I know somebody's gonna be mad at this, but I can't listen to Kendrick Lamar, bro. Like, there's not a single song of his that I know. Like, literally, not even one. Don't like the way his voice sounds. And it's not me saying he can't rap. It's not me saying he doesn't make good songs. literally can't take the sound of his voice. It sounds like he's like holding his nose while he's rapping, and I just can't stand it. Literally, the only lyrics I know from him are "My left stroke just went viral." That's literally the only lyrics. Like if someone put a gun to my head and said like, "Say 3 lines from Kendrick Lamar," I'd just be like, "Damn, bro, it was a good one. It was a good life." Good Kid, Mad City. Yeah, see, I don't know shit, bro. And then the only stuff I know is like just because it's viral. So like I know Man Down, where you from? Like I've literally seen a clip of him in concert doing that shit so many times that I know what it sounds like. But I just I just can't listen to it. Nah, I mean that's what I said. Like I can acknowledge that he's good. Like I've sat down a couple times and tried to listen to him, bro. I just can't, bro. Has nothing to do with his talent or his lyrical ability. I literally just don't like the way it sounds. Mike, I don't even know the shit you're naming, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's how much I don't know Kendrick Lamar. That's my point, bro. It's not me saying like, oh, I think this song sucks. I don't even know the songs. Like I don't listen to any Kendrick Lamar at all. Never had one song of his on a playlist of mine. I would never like say that on Twitter or something because they would find a way to call me a hater. But it's just the truth, man. I'm telling you, bro. There's like some shitty SoundCloud rappers that I would know more songs from than him, just because I would be like, yo, I like the way this dude spits. Like, it ain't the most lyrical shit. Beat kind of sucks, but oi, hola, Tyler the Creator. Um, Not really my style, but I know Yonkers. You know what I mean? I don't think I know any of his other songs, but I know that song. Braden Bowling, you the goat. Ah, you the goat, dog. That's crazy. What's your top 3 hip hop albums? Oof, bro. I'm not a. I'm just not a top 3, top 5, top 10 type of person, man. Like I listen to everything, man. And there's some phases where I really like listening to certain things, and there's other phases where I'm like, just not really feeling that right now. You know what I mean? Like there was a point. Oh, I guess I can answer Mike's question at the same time. Who did I listen to growing up? But I probably listen to all the same stuff you did. I just don't like Kendrick Lamar. Uh, there was a point where like Illmatic was like maybe the only thing I listened to for like I don't know, probably like 6 months, bro. Like not when it just came out or something. I just literally just a random 6 months of my life. I'm just like, this is the coldest shit of all time, ever, bro. But then maybe for 3 years after that, maybe I never played it again. You know what I mean? Liquid Swords, Common. When I was a kid, there was a time period where I thought Common was like the most gifted person to ever touch a pen. I'm like, this is crazy, bro. Is it bad that I've never heard Illmatic start to finish? Nah, I don't think it's bad, bro. There's so much music out there, bro. I'm not like a, oh my god, you haven't listened to this. Your opinion is invalid. I'm not like that, but I mean, it's a good album. You know what I mean? What's Carol G's number one song? Are you asking me, like personally?
Mm-hmm.
My favorite song from her is Besties.
Okay, no, for everyone.
Why are you asking that?
Because I just wanna for Abby's cake on Instagram.
Why don't you just Google it?
Because Google's not giving me answers I want.
I think Dusa might be her biggest one,
That's
maybe,
what Google said.
because I think it is. You don't remember that joint with Nicki Minaj? Remember Will? Whenever Will was teaching me Spanish, he would be like, "Don't say the words like Nicki Minaj."
Oh no, okay, a song that I don't know what I'm asking.
Yeah, what are you asking then? If you're not looking for the number one song, that's literally her biggest song.
Okay, true.
So okay, what are you looking for?
I just want a Carol G song to put on Abby's Carol G cake.
Put Dusa.
Mm-mm.
Have you heard it?
Yeah. Actually, no. I like the. I was thinking it was the Nicki Minaj part, but I can just skip to the part where she sings.
Yeah, dude. I used to listen to Lil B. Not unironically. I used to listen to it because it was funny. But Lil B is a good example. Lil B had pockets. He had pockets where he was flowing, bro. Because when Lil B was before he was really Lil B, when it was got my Vans on, but they looked like sneakers. He used to rap, but then he found a gimmick that made him like a star. Can you not play that so loud? Cause you got my last live copyrighted, by the way.
Did it?
Yes, I told you that when you.
What song?
I don't remember, but you were playing it really loud, and I was like, "Yo, it's definitely gonna pick that up."
That's great.
Yeah, but when he was with the pack, he was really rapping, right? And so, like, obviously, he had talent. Then he became what we know as the bass guy, and he just stopped rhyming basically and just said whatever. That shit is not. It's just funny. That's it. Like, but I didn't really used to listen to it. I used to just like get other people to listen to it so I could see their reaction. There's a there's a guy like that. Hold on, let me pull it up. Faraon Lil Shady. I don't know if y'all know who Faraon Lil Shady is, but when I discovered this dude, I would listen to his music all the time, bro, because it just was so funny to me, bro. He got a song called Me Vengo, and it's just literally him saying that over and over again. Oh, me vengo. Oh, me vengo. Don't worry, I'm about to put it in the chat. Listen to that if y'all want to laugh. The kids that used to be real Lil B fans at my school were a little odd. Real fans, yeah, nah, that's weird. That's super weird. But yeah, I remember that little phase, man. I be like all over the internet, bro. So there's not too much that I'm ever behind on. So then when it becomes trendy and people are like trying to tell me about it, I'm like, you being for real right now, bro? Like, cause like when Lil B like got popular, when he had like hella girls like signing his name on their chest and stuff, people were like you said, they were weird, bro. They thought that they were cool because they knew who Lil B was and stuff, and they'll be like, oh, bro, you in the rap, you need to check out this dude called Lil B, blah blah blah, and I'm like, bro, like you think I don't know who Lil B is? Like, how old are you, bro? But yeah, definitely weird people. But back to what I was really saying. I don't think I could come up with a top three hip hop albums. I don't think I could. I just couldn't. I was also unironically one of those underground rap fans, like Vinny Paz, Just Allah. Like I was really listening to like that kind of stuff, like Jedi Mind Tricks, Immortal Technique before before everyone knew what Dance with the Devil was and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I listen to a lot of music, man. I think maybe because I listen to so much music, I can't spend like all day listening to one artist. I just listen to so much music, bro. I listen to like 50 different songs in one day. Take a shower, go through a whole playlist and shit, bro. I listen to everything, bro. And honestly, I listen to more unknown music than I do known music. And it's not to like be cool or like try to put other people on. Sometimes I don't even send that shit to people. But there's something about artists that have not been discovered that's like more authentic. Because they're not really performing for fans. They're not trying to make music that they think their fans are gonna like. They're literally just spitting. So sometimes they're saying extremely wild stuff. Sometimes they're saying like random funny stuff. And I just think it's more enjoyable than like some super big time artists. Personal opinion. MF Doom. Whole Cakes by MF Doom. Classic. We already talked about Moment of Truth. I can still rap that word for word. AZ. AZ's a GOAT. Scarface. I'm from Texas, so I don't know how big Scarface was, like, all across the nation. But Scarface is a legend, bro. He just did a Tiny Desk, by the way, and, like, lots of kids that don't know who Scarface are, they're like, yo, this OG Scarface, he's cold. I'm like, bro, that's crazy. You don't know who Scarface is, bro. Insane. Let me think of another artist. What do you think about Umar Johnson shitting on the idea of Eminem being one of the GOATs to rap because he's white? Bro, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't care about anything Umar uh, Johnson has to say. Like, I'm actually wondering why you consume that content. I Let me say this. First of all, I think Eminem is a horrible rapper. My personal opinion. But it's not because he's white. I do think that he's more famous because he's white. Like, I think if he was a black rapper, he wouldn't be famous because, bro, like his content is just, it's just nothing, bro. Now, what I will say is his old shit, like I just said about new artists, it's very passionate, and I did like listening to some of it when I was a kid. Like I still listen to Stan. Stan's a great song. But overall, I'm just like, bro, he's not that good. Like if he wasn't white, he would not be talked about the way he's talked about. Um, and also, like I said, because I'm all over the internet and I have been since I was a kid, I still remember a song where he said the N word. That shit has been like almost scrubbed from the internet. It still exists, but people were like, he's the GOAT and he's never said the N word. I'm like, bro, he used to say the N word a lot actually, but he was smart and he stopped. Just like Paul Wall. Paul Wall stopped. This fine. You know, times change. They realize that, yo, I'm gonna get fucked up if I keep saying this. That's smart. You should stop saying it. But to the point, I just don't. I don't get the Eminem hype, bro. Especially now, like the rap guy shit, like when hammers, blammers, slammers, grammars. I'm just like, bro, what is this, dog? Like this is not even flowing. Like he's literally just saying random rhyming words. I can't stand that shit, bro. Generally, genuinely irks me, bro. But as far as Dr. Umar Johnson saying it, I don't care that he said it. I don't think he's not a GOAT. I don't think he can't be a GOAT because he's white. I think he's just not a GOAT. That's what I think. Has nothing to do with him being white. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. I like to know why you consume that content. I like to be in the loop of what's being said in the culture. When you put culture in quotation marks, what culture is that you want to be in the loop on? That's not a culture I want to be in the loop on. But yeah, I think Dr. Umar is generally not someone I want to listen to. It's not me attacking him. It's not me saying something that he's saying is wrong. I just have no interest in listening to it. I guess he just did a podcast, or maybe that podcast, because he's been like the talk of the town for like 2 days now. Everyone's like, "Can you be pro-black and have a non-black wife?" Dr. Umar said that you can't, and I'm like, bro, who cares? Like, who cares what he says? Like, this motherfucker is not Black Jesus, bro. Motherfucker has a kid out of wedlock. Like, he's just a human being, just like all of us. Just the random stuff being said online about race relations. I suppose he's definitely fringe, but he does have a following. I don't think having a following is. I just don't think that means anything, bro. I think if you say anything extreme, which he does, like I just said, he's like, you can't be pro-black if you're not marrying black. Or like the stuff he says about, killing. Yeah, I'm not gonna get into that, but if you say anything extreme, you're gonna gain a following because like that's just like the most basic formula. If you wanna stand out, say extreme stuff, whether that's very right wing, very left wing, very pro, white, black, whatever. The middle, everyone's here. If you're around here, you're gonna develop a following, or you're gonna go to jail. One of them, or both. Tekashi 69. But I don't think that makes it worth listening to. That almost makes it not worth listening to. Never seen a popular podcast where I was like, yeah, this is interesting. Like any culture podcast, I'm like, bro, what the fuck are y'all talking about, bro? It's fringe people with fringe opinions that end up being detrimental. Detrimental to who? And listening to them isn't gonna stop it. So that's kind of my point. Like the people that agree with him, they already thought like that. It's not like they're watching his podcast and they're like, yeah, I need to stand up for black people. They're watching it because they feel like that. And so, yeah, like I said, it's not worth watching to me. I feel like that about most things. Like I said, anything that's too far out of the ordinary, me personally, I don't think it's good for your mental health to be watching crazy shit like that all the time. I think you lose track of the average person. It's like how right-wing people are constantly consuming certain content. They're always watching, what is this page? I see it every day on Twitter. Can't think of it. But it's, they're watching super, super left content all day. And they're like, this is what's happening to America? I'm like, not really, bro. It's like 5 people, but you literally watch it all day, so you're gonna think that it's the majority of people. The Nazis started off with like under a third percent of support, just like Trump. But that's what I'm saying. That's anything. Like like watching it with them doesn't help. It only helps them. It helps them. It doesn't help you, is what I'm saying. Like I'm not gonna watch Mr. Tate's videos. You know what I mean? Like that's what a lot of people did. Like I remember that one point in time where they said he was the most popular man in the world. People were like, "I'm just watching it so I can understand it and tell the kids." I'm like, "No, bro. You just contributed to his billions of views. And the kids are watching it because he gets billions of views. And they're like, this guy's interesting. Everyone's watching him. You contributed to it. It's like commenting on a troll video and saying, this is horrible. You just contributed to the engagement. Now people see that this has 5,000 comments, 5 million views, and they're more interested than ever when you should just ignore it. Because the ideas that they have in their head, they're like, people are fighting this because it's right. If they didn't think anything of it, they wouldn't say anything. Darius, salute. Am I big back? Nah, man. Unless you want to be. If you don't want to be, you're not. If you want to be, you are. In a good way. How many wings are you eating? That's the question. Puppet to Master. What up? No, I don't play football. I actually never really did. I played when I was a really little kid, but I ran track, I played basketball, I ran cross country, I played baseball, so I never had time to really play football. Um, this is lame as hell. Respect. Caden Wood, legendary beard. Respect to you, sir. No offense. Oh, no offense taken. You can just click right on off, bro. You're not gonna hurt anyone's feelings here. You're good. Don't worry about it. Say less. 12 piece with fries, but I did 20 minutes of Stairmaster, so it will burn off. Quick metabolism. Respect. I just ate some steak nachos. They were pretty good. Much love. Peace, man. Have a good night. I'm guessing it's nighttime where you're at. Take it easy. Let's see. Man called me lame and dipped. Hey, I gotta respect it. I mean, I probably would have just not said the lame part. I probably would have just left the stream, but he can say what he wants. It's a free country. It's a free country. Actually, that relates to what I just said to Rolando, right? I don't know if you was in here for that, Darius, but if I didn't like some content, I would never say anything. I would click off as fast as I could. I wouldn't give it a like. I wouldn't comment. I wouldn't do anything. Because whether you want to or not, he left 5 or 6 comments. And that contributes to this. This is an extra view. When it's published and it says there is this many comments on there, that's what people will see. They're not gonna go through every single comment and say, oh, this guy didn't really like it. I agree with your point. I thought the same about when Trump first announced his campaign back in 2015. I thought the media gave him way more. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, they did. They did. Because they were ridiculing him, you know what I mean? Because they thought there was no chance that he would win, right? But like I said, by giving him all that attention, they brought his name to way more people they made people look into it. Like, why is the media talking about him so much? Why are they making fun of him? And then that brought this whole little idea of, oh, they're scared because of what he's gonna do. So he's legit. That's why they're making fun of him, because they're not doing this for the other candidates. They're not doing this for blah blah blah. So it's unfortunate, but there's no good way to go about it besides not saying anything. That's where there's an expression, don't feed the troll, you know? Because if someone is looking for attention, all attention is good attention. All good attention. What's my favorite bodybuilder? I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. I'm not really into bodybuilding. If you're asking me who's my favorite of all time, I could give you an answer. If you're asking me who's my favorite right now, I don't watch it, so I couldn't tell you anybody right now. But Dorian Yates, absolute legend. Oliva, I don't know if you know who Oliva was, from Cuba. Absolutely legendary. Coffee, sugar, and Rice Krispies. That's what he would eat. One of the craziest physiques I've ever seen. The reason why he's one of my favorites, or my favorite, is because he was an Olympic weightlifter first. And when he escaped from Cuba, which is also a very, really cool story, you should look it up. When he escaped from Cuba, he became a bodybuilder afterwards. And, you know, he would tell everyone his diet and his routine, and they just couldn't believe it. That's just the definition of great genetics, because he would literally be eating snacks. I'm going to Arnold Classic. I hope I get to meet Kai Green again. I lifted at the Arnold Classic in 2018. I did Olympic weightlifting at the Arnold Classic. And I was like, I'm never coming here again, bro. Way too many people. Way too many people. Yeah, I mean, it was cool. It was a good experience. I actually ran, so Arnold was almost the reason that I almost missed my weigh-in, because I was supposed to weigh in at a certain time, let's just say 10 a.m., right? So then you have 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. to get your weigh-in done. Whenever I compete in anything, I never cut weight. I just compete at my walk around weight. Either I'm good enough or I'm not. So for that reason, I'm like, I can show up whenever, bro. I know I'm gonna be on weight. So I showed up at like 10:50, and Arnold was walking through. And so everyone's trying to get a picture of him and shit. I'm like, yo, that's like Arnold's right in my face. That's cool. Man, I try to walk around, the bodyguard's like, nope, can't get through here, bro. And I'm like, oh, I have to weigh in. Like, I'm about to lift in like an hour. And they're like, you gotta wait till Arnold's done. This dude's sitting around signing autographs, shaking people's hands and shit. And I'm like, yo, if I miss the weigh-in, I can't even compete, bro. And I literally had to sit there for like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes. And like when he walked by and the bodyguards let me through, I had to sprint full speed. I got there. They were like, "Ooh, bro, you had 1 minute left. You're cutting it close." And I was like, "Yeah, it wasn't my fault, bro." He got started with paid actors. They have Bernie. Like no attention at first. Bernie got his following from online. I only ever heard of him because Bill Maher had him on back in 2014. Big media tried their best to keep Bernie out. They've mostly succeeded. I think, I don't know, man. I feel like Bernie Sanders got pretty big at one point. I don't know anyone that doesn't know who Bernie Sanders is. Bodybuilders freak me out. And I say that as a muscular dude. Yeah, there's never going to be something that I do. But I respect their grind. It's just not Doesn't appeal to me at all. Not interesting. I met Arnold and he did the Terminator impression. Oh, that's super cool. Arnold's a cool dude, man. I saw him a couple times when I was there, and he was always interacting with the people, being super nice and stuff. So can respect that. Especially Bradley Martin. Is he considered a bodybuilder? Bradley Martin is another dude that I don't really engage with his content because he has fighters on his podcast and he always says that he could beat them up, and that shit just annoys me, bro. And I'm like, you got all my friends, all my boxing friends, all my fighting friends, they're like commenting on his shit. They're like, bro, doesn't matter if you're 260 pounds. I'm a trained fighter and I could do this. I'm like, bro, you're just making him more famous. Like, literally just don't comment on it, bro. Like, you know you would win the fight. Like, don't comment on it. He's big now, but it's despite big media, not thanks to it. Unlike people like Trump, you think wait. But Trump was already famous though. Or are you just saying like I don't actually I don't know what you're saying there. Like I think Biden would have been famous regardless because he was in there with Obama. Hillary's the wife of President Clinton. Trump is crazy famous. He's always been crazy famous. He did have a TV show. He's probably the most quoted celebrity in rap music before his presidency. Now, obviously, a lot of people don't like him, but who's my favorite actor? Maybe Daniel Day-Lewis. If I had to pick somebody, I like Daniel Day-Lewis. Who else? I like Daniel Day-Lewis. Have to roll with him on this one. Guys, I didn't put my clothes in the dryer. Damn it. I'll be right back in 20 seconds. I need to get something to drink. Good pick. I like Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds is good. I like that pick. Trump got politically famous thanks to mainstream media. Mainstream media. That's tough. That's tough to argue with. Because I don't know. I saw he was gonna run for president on Twitter. So I don't know how many people found out about him from CNN and shit like that. Like, he's just a famous person. Like, to me, it would be like if The Rock said he was gonna run for president. It would be hard for me to say mainstream media made him politically famous because I think no matter what, he would be politically famous just because he's already super famous. But I don't know. You could be right. You could be right. You listen to those two guys? No. Should I? Should I, bro? How long have I been on? Might take it to 2 hours. When I say I don't listen to them, I mean I don't listen to them faithfully. I know, like, that's all we're to. I know hordes of people who had never heard of Trump prior to his presidential bid, especially Hispanics. I mean, I can't say that that's not true, but like I said, those people would have to be really disconnected from American culture to not know who Trump is. Like really, really disconnected. Like maybe from Mexico, because there's no way you grew up in the United States and you don't know who Donald Trump is. Like his TV show was huge, bro. I remember being a little kid and like we would all watch it, which is like I said, every rapper any rapper you could think of, I guarantee you, you could just throw out a random rapper. I'll look up their lyrics and Donald Trump right now, and they made a reference about being as rich as Donald Trump. You see 50 Cent, all these guys took pictures with him when I was a kid. I was like, this dude must be the richest dude in the world or something. Like everyone takes pictures with him. Exactly, Darius, you're fired. Like that line is famous because of Donald Trump. People literally say that because of Donald Trump. You're fired. Is it a good song or what? I say you're fired because of Vince McMahon, but Vince McMahon says it because of Donald Trump. So indirectly, you're saying it because of Donald Trump. Which speaks on how famous he is and how much he impacted stuff. So, you know, it's both sides of the argument. Technically, you could be like, well, I never knew who he was. I was saying it because of Vince McMahon or because of this other person that says it. But they're saying it because of him. So no, I know who that is. I was asking, is it a good song? Like, do you like the song? That guy that guy was the head of security for El Chapo's son. Well, not just El Chapo's son, for the whole cartel, but technically, since he's the head of security for his sons, that makes him the top dog. I said it because I didn't know who Trump was when I was a kid. All right, when do you think you found out who Donald Trump was? You're a good part of this convo, even though you came in hella late. The song was pretty okay. That does not make me want to listen to it. pretty okay. We're waiting for Angel to tell us when he found out. I didn't know who Trump was until maybe 2012. That's interesting. But either way, you knew him well before he became the president. Okay, how did you find out who he was? I should ask that. Like, do you remember? I know that's a weird question, but do you remember, like, oh, I was watching WWE? Or was it like CNN? Something? Ronnie Coleman. Hi, what's up, man? Yep, that's the real Ronnie Coleman right there. It's gotta be. Who else would make their name Ronnie Coleman? Yeah, wouldn't that be crazy if like Ronnie Coleman was just like on YouTube, just watching people's videos? I mean, I guess there's no reason he wouldn't, right? He probably just have like a burner account though. What questions would you even ask the real Ronnie Coleman? I would have nothing, bro. I wouldn't know what to say. Favorite YouTuber? Uh, I don't know, man. I don't know if I have a favorite YouTuber. I just kind of just get on YouTube and watch random stuff, but I don't really have like someone that I'm like, ooh, gotta watch that. Maybe I need to look at my subscriptions. Now let me go back to the chat. I think there was another guy in charge of this, Chapitos. I think his name was Anthrax. Anthrax. Yeah, but that guy's dead, bro. I don't think he's been in charge for a long time. I think it was when they referenced him in Shark Tank, possibly during the WWE 2000s era. Sounds about right. He's an old man, but that's what I was really saying. Though. I'm like, he's like a long time famous because he's old. Like that's how he had the show, The Apprentice, because he's been around for a long time. All right, let me look at what channels I'm subscribed to. Let's see if I can tell you. Subscriptions. Oh, you know what? My favorite YouTuber is a guy called Green Fits. Green Fits is my favorite YouTuber. 100%. Don't know why I didn't think of him. But they say he testified against El Chapo on trial. I mean, gotta do what you gotta do, man. Everybody always ends up a snitch. Nobody makes it out, bro. You either die or you become a snitch. Or you become a snitch and you die. But it's like Pablo Escobar, the whole Cali cartel that was here and shit. All them motherfuckers snitch, man. They always do. When you're looking at life in a U.S. prison, you're like, yeah, no, if I can make a deal and get out or not go to the United States, yeah, go ahead and snitch. No, I clicked the wrong thing. Alright, we're gonna take this out to about 11:15, 11:20 maybe, depending on how interesting things are. But he really went back to Mexico like they weren't gonna whack him the moment he crossed the border. I mean, he probably had a reason he was going back. I don't know what the reason would have been. But he probably felt like he had to go back for something. Back, took a big shit. We ain't talking about nothing, man. We're just talking about the cartel. My favorite genre of video is YouTubers and TikTokers talking shit to the cartel and getting killed. Like, what would make you think that that's a good idea? Not smart. What Caleb's you met? Oh, celebs? I don't know, man. I met a handful. I met a lot of athletes, but outside of athletes, just random comedians and shit. Gabriel Iglesias. I met Fluffy at a show one time. Who else have I met? I don't even know, man. I'm not gonna say I've met like 1,000 celebs or something, but I met a handful. I used to be on 6th Street all the time, and there's always celebrities out there. They'll stop and take a picture with you, just out partying and stuff. But yeah, I don't even know. I can't remember everybody I've met. This video is called 5 Times TikTokers Mess with the Wrong Cartels. This is weird, bro. Like, this is one thing I don't play with. I don't play with death, man. I I'm not threatening anybody. I'm not talking shit to anybody that is gonna try to come kill me. It's not worth it. Oh, you met Samson? That's cool. Dope. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, we'll do about 10 more minutes. Take it out to 11:20. Then I think I'm go put my clothes in the dryer and hope I don't disturb anyone. Technically, I'm not supposed to do it after like 9 o'clock or something, but I already washed my clothes, so they need to go in the dryer because I need to get up and go work out in the morning. Alright, who's still in the chat, man? Make these last 10 minutes eventful for me. My max deadlift, do you want to know the biggest number I've ever done or how much I could do if I had to, like today? Because that's a different number. The most I ever did was 750. If I had to today, because I'm not really deadlifting right now, just I feel like any random day of my life, I can always do like at least 630 to 660. If I felt good, I would do 660. If not, I would be like, oof, don't know if I want to try that today. Usually, if I start deadlifting again, then it only takes a couple weeks, and I can touch 700 again. I did 705 like sometime earlier this year, April, May, something like that. But I don't go for those like big numbers. I'm not actively like trying to deadlift more weight. I just do it sometimes just to have fun. But yeah, just any given day, always 600 plus. That's good. My max 295. That's good, man. Man, probably on my old channel, I still got my old videos like where my deadlift was like in the 400s and stuff. Like, it's actually been a long time now. Like, that would have been like 10 years ago. And I just remember like I would literally just be like, man, like I wonder if I'll ever deadlift 500 pounds. But then I did, and I was like, I wonder, is it possible that I could do 550, 600, 650, 700, and you just keep doing that. As long as you got a good plan, I really just think like any man on earth can deadlift 500 pounds. Now, once you start getting past that, you know, we got some serious training factors, genetic factors. Like, I don't think everyone can deadlift 800 pounds. But that 500 to 600 range, I literally think any man in the world can do that. Literally anyone. This video, I'll put it in the chat. You can copy it or something and watch it later. This was on my old channel. It says it was 11 years ago. That was when I was 170 pounds. Crazy. What's my job? I'm a strength and conditioning coach. So I train people all day. But I don't train people in person anymore. I only train people online. So that is what I do. People on the internet reach out to me and they say, oh, I want to deadlift this much. I want to run this far. I want to blah, blah, blah. And I talk to them and I make them a plan. And we make sure they hit their goals. You're a baseball player? Man, I know a lot of strong baseball players. Some of the strongest people I've ever met in my life have been baseball players. Baseball players and throwers, like shot putters and discus and shit. I would say the baseball players were not as strong as the throwers, obviously, but they were more versatile as well. They could do a lot more stuff. I used to play baseball when I was a really little kid. I stopped in high school. I was a shortstop. Yeah, it is hard, man. It is. Search me up. You that good? Where would I be searching at? Let's see what pops up on Google. Where do you go to school at? I feel like you don't have a common name, but I gotta make sure. I see a Caden Wood. If it's you, I don't know. Don't know. Oh, it is you. Wow. Big dude, man. 6 foot 215. That's what they got you listed as. You might be bigger, you might be smaller, I don't know. That's cool though, man. Seems like you're a good baseball player. What is a baseball player doing into bodybuilding? You like bodybuilding. So what year is this for you? Oh, you're a graduate student. Sweet. Do you like your strength and conditioning coaches? I work with a lot of baseball players. But the strength and conditioning coaches that work at universities are different than some of us that have done that or don't do that, and we kind of work with everyone. Because usually those guys, I'm not sure in your case, but probably you guys might not have a baseball guy. Maybe you just have a strength and conditioning coach, and he runs multiple sports. Um, some people have specific coaches, but usually that's like the higher level guys, like MLB guys, NBA guys. They got their own strength and conditioning coach. Um, that's how I like to operate. I like to like really focus on the thing that I'm focusing on. So I have worked in settings where I was running multiple sports and making plans for this, and that. But I like to work more as a personal trainer for athletes, not so much a general strength and conditioning coach that has to deal with a whole bunch of shit. But that's good that you like your strength and conditioning coach. When I was in college and I was a sprinter, I did not like my strength and conditioning coach. Kind of sucked, man. Kind of sucked. Looking back on it, he was just generally uninterested in what we were doing. It was like he wrote it on the board, and that was like the extent of his interest in his work. You could ask him questions about it, but it wasn't really trying to help. And like I said, once I became a strength and conditioning coach, I kind of understood why. Because you have to deal with so many people, and you're not really supposed to be a personal trainer. You're supposed to be running a team workout. So you help people that really need it, but you shouldn't be spending too much time on one person. I like spending time on the people that want it, not the people that need it, if that makes sense. Like if you were good at doing power cleans, let's say you're good at it. Technically, I shouldn't be helping you. You know, I should be focusing on the guy that really sucks, that's about to break his fucking legs or something. But he might not want to fucking be good at it. Now, if you're like, hey, can you help me with this? Like, should my shoulders be back? Should my start position be here? Well, I'm like, I want to help you. But that's like I said, it's kind of getting into being a personal trainer. If I'm like really focused on you and trying to make you better and take you to the top and shit. So, it's tough. It's tough. Yeah, I definitely got to be involved in it, man. Well, Kaden, I am sleepy. And I already said I was going to get off here like 5 minutes ago, but you got me. You got me interested. I was talking. You got me rambling. But nice talking to you. I'm going to see you and everybody else that was on here maybe next time, hopefully. Y'all have a good night. See y'all another time.